is said that a pen is mightier than a sword. So, are you feeling the weight of pen portraying the editor-in-chief of KKN?
Absolutely. I mean, pen definitely is mightier than sword. Yeah. Go online, read people. They've brought in revolutions of sort with just probably 3 lines, 4 lines.
Okay.
We've seen Twitter storms happening.
I know, that's
because,
so true.
You just kind of say something in just probably 40 characters.
Right.
So, or maybe 140 characters. So, yeah. So it is, and I'm really enjoying this show because I even now I feel that writing is an art. You can actually achieve a lot. You can bring in a lot. You can move people by your writing. So here I am playing a journalist, and there's a lot of writing involved in the show. By the way, all the Jane se pehle moments and other things are very deep or maybe layered. So it's not the routine stuff that one generally does on television or otherwise. And for me also, I'm glad that I'm portraying a different character, after having portrayed a few characters in the past.
So I think it's kind of a learning for you, right? I mean, through this character.
Absolutely.
Something into the world of journalism and journalists.
Yeah, that of course is one side of it, that I'm learning a lot about journalism and about how the world of media operates. But at the same time, it's a different character for me, and working with a different unit always hones your talent. For me, Goldie has really brought out a different side of mine, and I'm enjoying it because and if anyone who's enjoying watching the characters, be it Kabir or be it Ananya or be it Ronnie, Malvika, anyone else for that matter, is because all of us, we're enjoying playing the characters that we're playing.
A recent news on television or the newspaper which has caught your attention for more than 5 minutes?
Plenty of it. I mean, off late, the Fiyaquun Scam is so huge right now because it was they were trying to bury it, I guess, but then the kind of reporting which is just off late started happening after one of the journalists was apparently killed, who died of poisoning. It's something that I've been very closely following, and I am hoping that it reaches to a just end, to a very I would say the perpetrators are brought to books and people get justice. So the Fiyaquun Scam is one of the scams. I read a lot of newspapers and I read a lot of news, so I can really talk about a lot of things which are happening around. But this is
something which has caught your eye for more than 5 minutes.
More than 5 minutes, it's occupied my. I'm not the one who just focuses on my little world. I am quite aware of what is happening around us. So this is one of the things which I know, and I'm hoping that it reaches an end.
Yeah, a firm verdict.
Yeah.
So you're known to be a fitness and health conscious. What is the regime and rules you follow to maintain a good physique and a good health?
No, I don't think there's any. That's my conclusion after so many years is that everyone has a different body structure. All of us, whatever applies to me may not apply to you. So we all have to figure out. We just need to be aware, and we need to be just conscious about ourselves, about our bodies. Body is the temple. They say it very correctly. For as long as you're alive, you need to respect your body, and I think you need to figure out ways that which suit your body structure. So what I did was I do a whole lot of things. I do swimming, excites me. Horse riding excites me. So I think one should never go away from sports. It just keeps you alive. It just keeps you fit. It also keeps you mentally charged. It's a great stress buster. So I get turned on completely by sports.
Okay.
And and that's one thing. And besides that, it's very important to know what you eat. It's very important, and most of us, we think that we'll start later. Abhi to mere khane pine ke din hai. I can have pizzas, I can have these things. But I think you need to be aware the moment you reach 20. In fact, I would recommend when you're 15, you should know in which direction you are heading. And I started respecting my body from I think the age of 21, 22, and the process is on still, and not because I'm an actor. It's more because I want to feel fit even when I'm 50, 60, 70, 80. Till the time I'm alive. So I do a whole lot of things. I eat a lot of fruits. My breakfast is only fruits. Lunches are mostly home cooked food. I do not prefer non-vegetarian stuff. I prefer vegetarian food. I end up eating just normal dal, sabzi, roti, etc. I eat a lot of raw food, a lot
Okay.
of raw food. I try and keep switching also my fruits. I mean, I definitely eat a lot of portion of the seasonal fruit, and wherever I travel, I try and eat the local produce, organic stuff. I pay a lot of attention, so I can go on, but I think you have to suit yourself. The kind of exercise that I do or the kind of stuff that I do may not be very good for you, but you need to be in a position to find out that what suits your body structure.
So do you think dieting is good for health?
It doesn't suit me. I cannot generalize anything because it may just suit someone, but I don't think that dieting really helps. It is about being sensible about what you eat. It's about knowing what you eat. Most of the time we don't even know. We just, especially when someone is of your age, this is the time when you are actually starting. You're just going to arrive in the world, and then you'll be facing the world. There'll be a lot of challenges and many other things. So it's very important to feel healthy, to face the other challenges in life.
Yeah. Okay. So, a novel which you have read, I can see a lot of books there. So, any novel which you have read, which you wish you made into a TV show or a film, and what is the kind of role would you like to play in it?
Every novel that I read, you end up being an actor. You end up thinking that maybe this is made into a film, and a lot of them have been also. So, I would say they did make a film out of it. There's a book by Khalid Hosseini called Kite Runner, which I know that they attempted also. They made a film out of it, but I wish somebody makes a film here, and I get to play a part in it. I think, it's just a fantastic book, and so many. I mean, I read thrillers, I read a whole lot of books, and most of the books by Jeffrey Archer or others, I think are brilliant, and they could all be made into films.
If in future you're asked to write a column for a newspaper, in which area you would prefer to write the column? Like politics, entertainment, business, or cricket?
Out of these, I don't think that I hold any kind of expertise in any of these fields. I am not a master in any of these fields. I would rather write more on the human side. I think I would, the thinking tree, the speaking tree, that's my area, I guess, where I can actually just, I'm a very people's person. I think I can write on the human side of anyone. I can think about it. Maybe I can also exchange notes with people, but I have no authority on.
That's interesting.
On any of these subjects. I guess I can talk about.
So anything you would want to say? I mean, in case if we talk about speaking tree or
I would say that before you sleep, be honest to yourself. I think that's it. You need to sleep with yourself. You need to know who you are. You need to find out who you are, and accept that this is who you are.
Accept.
And I think rest everything will fall in place.
So, what one reform would you like to bring to India if you had the power of change?
I think what bothers me the most, reform, I would say, I would want to maybe kind of erase the divide amongst people. I am talking about the religious divide amongst people. I think we all coexist so beautifully. It's always these are all political issues. We live with so many. I have Muslims around, I have Christians around, we have Sikhs, we have people from all religions, and we all work cohesively and so beautifully. On the set or outside, and I have so many people who I interact with through mails. So many Muslim friends of mine, so many Christian friends of mine, and from other countries as well. I think if I was given that power, I'll first try and inculcate that sense of love amongst everyone, where we don't really have any religious divides, and we don't have the vote bank. Why should there be vote bank politics? I would rather have everyone together feel for the country.
Right.
That's something that I would probably want to focus on, and the rest of the things I think, I will have to attend to a whole lot of things if I am given that power. But that's something that I would like to do immediately. Erase the divide, the religious divides, and all. And people beautiful. I mean, we all are so. It's so lovely to be with each other. When you meet people from different countries. When I travel abroad, it's so nice to just meet a fellow human. It's not about meeting a fellow Hindu or a fellow Muslim. It's about meeting a human. So I think the human aspect should be the first, and then it's your faith. Whatever. But you need to respect everyone's faith for that matter.
If Rajeev Khandelwal wishes to be a comic book character, which character would it be?
I think I would play a nice. Actually, Archie. I would be nice. Archie, yeah, I guess.
How is it that when people look older with age, you on the other hand look younger with every passing day? I mean, what's the secret behind it?
Not that I take a lot of pride in the way I look. I think I'm going to age just like everyone else would. And I think when people say that you look young, I think it's all my efforts to maintain myself is working probably. And I don't think that a lot of people my age also look old. I think times have changed and everyone looks fitter and nicer and younger all the time. You see people at 50 and you see people at 60. They look so young and nice and full of life. So I think I'm glad. I hope that I look pleasing to people even when I look old. That's what
you will definitely.
So yeah, it's a compliment. It does a lot of good to my self-confidence.
Mm-hmm. And any message you would like to give to our fans out there?
I've given a lot of messages in the past, and I've always
something which you have not today.
Nothing. I can't borrow ideas. So all I can say is, and everyone knows that I would rather see all of you shining and doing good. Those who like me and those who appreciate my work, I would request them also to focus in their lives and of course give me a very tiny portion in your life. But I would be happier if you send me, if you write to me things about your achievements, things about your personal achievements, and I hope that you keep shining and you keep prospering in life, and I hope that I keep entertaining you for many more years, and this relationship that we have built in the last so many years, maybe 10 years, 11 years now, continues to grow further and further. So keep smiling and keep spreading happiness.